Hello everyone, Z-Swigs here with my first of what will hopefully be many reaction videos. The Switch is launching with essentially a tech demo and Zelda on March 3rd, 2017 for $300, and it may be the greatest console launch in recent memory. Last night was Nintendo Switch's reveal conference, and well, it was something. Maybe it was because a full-blown Japanese-produced conference didn't translate well.
So today I'd like to start, I've been invited to come to this event, and I'd like to talk about one of the games that I worked on.
Or maybe it was because the actual presenters were embarrassed to be there themselves.
Hello everyone. Sorry for my appearance.
But they made up for it with the few games that they showcased. You just had to slog through 30 minutes of Joy-Con discussion and the world's tallest humanoid robot telling you about a sport that Americans don't care about to get there. First up, Splatoon. Now, the fact that there are two Judds should be enough to get true Splatoon fans to buy the game, but the rest of us will be happy to know that those leakers online were just dead wrong. This is a whole new game. It is not a port, and it's called Splatoon 2. Unique, I know. Of course, it has new maps, new weapons, new sub-weapons, and customizable clothing, but it also introduces dual weapon wielding and jetpacks. I'm sure that's not going to be OP at all. Personally, I loved the original Splatoon. The never-talked-about single-player campaign was a fantastic, albeit short, platformer in its own right, but in my opinion, Nintendo has never known how to handle Splatoon. It's essentially an online-only third-person shooter on a console that doesn't really support friends, parties, or voice chat, and the hype for this game, although very much welcomed by the small and active current community, it's pretty meh overall. It's a shame, really, because Splatoon is a great, unique Nintendo IP that deserves more love on a system with better online capabilities. By the way, also just kind of snuck in there at the beginning of the conference, Nintendo Network, or whatever they're going to call it, is going to remain free until Holiday 2017, at which point it becomes a pay service, the same way that Xbox Live and PlayStation Plus are. That's fine, I guess. But Nintendo still just feels like they are pretending the internet doesn't exist with the Switch. No built-in party system, you have to download a separate smartphone app for chat. When we all told Nintendo that they needed to make more mobile apps, this is not what we meant. Reportedly, they will offer free monthly SNES and NES games with their subscription, but will they be good ones? Because a free copy of Arkanoid is not going to justify my $10 a month for a system without modern multiplayer support. Just saying. Although they didn't really mention it during the conference, Mario Kart 8 is back and it looks awesome. Now, maybe it's the nostalgia talking, but Mario Kart 64 for me has always been the gold standard for Mario Karts. Many Mario Karts have come after, and it's been good, but there was always something wrong with it. Just one thing, something that detracted from the perfect experience. Like in Double Dash, they had terrible, stupid drift controls. Or in Mario Kart Wii, they had this floaty experience. But still, great games in their own right, but Mario Kart 8, now that's the spiritual successor to Mario Kart 64 in my opinion. It drove the right way, it had great items, great music, great tracks, it was fantastic in all ways, but one, a bad battle mode. Their battle mode blew, and it blew hard. Mario Kart Deluxe is here, and they're adding new items like Boo, and new characters like Boo, but they are also adding in a true battle mode for the first time since 1996, a true battle mode. Hype Train is leaving the station, choo-choo! Super Mario Odyssey. This trailer looks interesting. I can't tell if my mind is just having a hard time comprehending that a 3-foot-tall Mario is in New York throwing shade-eye at humans, or if the game just looks incomplete as all get out. But with the launch window of Holiday 2017, they still have lots of time to polish it up as Nintendo always does. Nintendo themselves compared it to Mario Sunshine and Mario 64 in its large world playability, but good lord, this game makes GameCube and N64 Mario look tiny compared to these huge environments you see. And then you add in the ability to traverse huge vertical objects. This game is gonna be a blast. Plus, I've always wanted to fight Killer Rolos. And finally, the granddaddy of all games. I was very surprised to see Nintendo put Link in a place of power above Mario, but not in my memory has a game been more anticipated than The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. It appears that the Zelda series is setting the bar higher than ever. Full voice acting, full open and expandable world, an RPG-like system for armor, weapons, and crafting, wildlife like seals, and did we mention the voice acting? It just adds so much emotion into the game. People were, and I think rightfully so, a little worried that the emotion could be lost in this open world style of Zelda, but this trailer packed more emotion into 3.5 minutes than any Zelda game has since Majora's Mask. Story-wise, we don't know a lot. The internet has agreed that the Dooku Tree is the main voice of the trailer, which means this is a sequel to Ocarina of Time. Okay, that's awesome. Build off that great legacy. The best part is Zelda Breath of the Wild is also a launch title. March 3rd, 2017, and believe me, Nintendo needed a trailer like that in order to sell their consoles because 1-2 Switch just ain't gonna do it. Nintendo Switch launches with the new Zelda on March 3rd, 2017, and it's gonna be $300. Zelda does come in a few editions, a standard, deluxe, and master, so good luck on your pre-orders, everybody. What did you all think of the Switch conference? Let me know in the comments below and subscribe to the channel for more video game fun.